Tiny House people! Welcome to Wayne Tiny House!
What are you doing?
Huh?
Well, what are you doing?
Doing the intro to this video.
No, I'm supposed to do that.
Well, you haven't done a video in such a long time. I thought I would do it.
No.
Why not?
Well, because you talk funny.
What do you mean I talk funny?
You talk funny.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, you talk funny. You talk like your mother used to talk.
Yeah, what are you talking about? My mom was a saint.
Yeah. Okay, she was a saint, but she talked funny.
Oh, well, what other reasons I can't do the video?
Well, because you're ugly.
What are you talking about? You're calling my mother ugly too?
Well, yeah, forget your mother for now, okay? Now, I'm gonna do the video, and you're just gonna shut up, okay? I'll explain what I did to the plumbing, and you're gonna just be quiet and watch.
Okay.
Hello, Tiny House people! This is Wayne's Tiny House. Welcome to another exciting episode of Wayne's Tiny House. This is, my plumbing. The hot water heater and my shower control right there. It's kind of dangling in space. And let's see now. The shower head will be mounting right up there, as you can maybe see, maybe not. Right there. Yeah, there it is, right there. So let me do a look explaining what I did here. This is the first time I used PEX tubing, and it's really easy to use. It really is. There's two types of connections, or fittings I should say, that I used. I used these shark bite fittings where you just push in and it seals the tubing into the fitting, and it does not leak. I had water running through this earlier, and nothing leaks on here. There's another type of fitting. It's also shark bite, but it is the type that uses these crimp connections. Now, you have to figure out what you're going to be doing insofar as how many fittings you're going to be using and that kind of thing, because this type of fitting is extremely expensive. It's made for convenience. It's really quick. You don't have to solder anything, of course, and you can take them apart. You need like a special tool to take them apart, and maybe I'll demo that a little bit later. So you got to figure out what you want to do, how many fittings you're going to be using. If you're going to be using like 3 fittings, no sense in going to this type of fitting, because you need a crimp tool that costs like over $60. Now I got my tool at Restore for $20. I got a bunch of crimp clamps, or what do you want to call them? Those things right there, real cheap for like $3 a bag of 50 or 100. I don't know, I didn't count them. I didn't even remember reading the label, but they were cheap. So, in any case, let's continue this thing right here. These black plastic deals so you can bend the tubing in 90 degrees going around. You can't, I don't know if you can see that one very well right there, but in any case, this style is really used. I'm a little out of focus here, aren't I? Now that style really used is going to use that style is to be used to go through a wall, drill a hole through the stud. But since we don't have any inside walls on a tiny house, at least I don't, that you can put tubing through, you don't want to put any plumbing through an outside wall. Don't do it, don't do it. I don't care how well insulated it is. And when I'm done, I'm not going to be able to see any of this tubing because it's going to be behind the shower stall. Is going to be going right about there. And you're not going to see anything. No! Okay, put you on pause for a while and then get back. Now, this is the tool I was talking about that you need to use with these type of clips right here. Now, that tool costs $60 at Home Depot or at Lowe's. I picked it up brand new at Restore. A bag of 100, $3. I got two sizes, 3/4 inch and 1/2 inch. That's 1/2 inch. Now, the way these things work, I will give you a demo here. Let me zoom in on my fitting and maybe this will come out right, maybe it won't. I don't know. Let's see. So, you put your fitting on like so. I don't know if you can say this. Too bad if you can't. You push on the tubing, slide this fitting over like so. Take your tool. Like that. Squeeze it all the way until it releases. And there you have it. It's gonna work so cool! Okay, the drain I selected to use was this one right here, which has an offset drain pipe, whatever you want to call it, the outlet. It's not dead center, see? And the only reason why I bought this was because it was pretty cheap. Yeah, I got a leak here. Okay, yeah, the reason why I bought this one because it was pretty cheap at probably Restore. So I picked this one up, and it worked out for the best because if I had one going straight down, because there's my hole. Let me see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. There's my hole, and that hole ended up being as such that if it did go straight down, I would have hit the steel member on the trailer. So it's pretty lucky that I selected this one. I've never saw an offset one, but hey, it worked out. Another thing I had to do is right here there's a floor joist. I had to chisel that out just a little bit so that that diameter of the drain would nestle right in there. Okay? So this is one of the things that once you're designing your tiny house, how do you figure out where to put all these floor joists? Unless you're in the business of building tiny houses and by experience you're going to build a certain model tiny house, you know right where that floor joist has to go to clear a drain. But in any case, I lucked out. Just had to do a little finagling with that floor joist, and I was good. In any case, I am also rearranging the inlet and the outlet on this valve here because I'm not getting enough hot water for some reason. I don't know if I have a defective valve or not, but I'm going to see if I get a better mixture of hot and cold by reversing the inlet and the outlet. Well, I should say the two inlets of the hot and the cold on that valve. We'll see. In any case, yeah, we'll get back to you later. I've got my shower all hooked up now to my, well, all hooked up. There's the shower head. I'm going to get the decorative plate down there. I got the drain hooked up. I'm not sure if it's leak proof yet. I got to crawl under while it's running and check it out. And let's get in there a little bit. Alright, so water comes in there. They got a shut-off valve there. I don't know if you can see it at all. That's okay, but there's a shut-off valve to shut down the whole house. This end right here that I got plugged off, that'll go to the bathroom sink. The hot water here, on demand hot water heater, works very, very well. I paid like $110 for it, and right now it's on Amazon for $89. Oh, I should have held off, huh? Well, that's okay. In this little closet, which is going to be my little utility closet. Can't see it because of the light coming in at the window. Maybe I should do this at night, huh? In any case, on-demand hot water heater has two D-size batteries in it that activate the igniter. The system will detect water flow, and the igniter kicks in automatically. Let's see if we can check it out. Okay, so here is the on-off valve. It's on now. And let's see, I'm going to turn on the water, and we'll see it. There it goes. I don't know if you heard it click, click, click. There's a flame in there. You can see it blue. It lights automatically. Shut the water off. And it'll shut off all by itself. See? Turn the water back on. Ooh. It just starts up instantly. It's great. And it's the smallest one I could possibly find on the market. Dimensionally and gallon, well, I think there's a smaller one, but you can't vent them out. They have ones that you can hang on a tree, then you can go camping with. But that's not what you want, because you want to vent this thing outside. So this is double walled right here. Double walled flue pipe. That's double walled. This is not, so you can feel it hot here. You can't keep your hand on it. On the side of the unit, you can put your hand right there while it's running. Now, it's hot enough so that after a while you're going to say, okay, I got to take my hand off it. Right now, it's going full bore. They want you to have like a, I don't know, 4.5 between that and a wall. But I'm going to put a heat shield there at a later date, because I'm going to have a door going to go across here to here for my little utility closet. Now right now I'm holding this and I'm saying, damn, that hurts. Not enough that that it's going to burn me, but I can feel it. That is hot. And there it is right here, coming out of the shower head, and I can't put my hand there. That's how hot it gets. So let's see now if I turn up, put some cold on it. That is still too hot. And right there is good. There now it just cool off a little bit. And that's right there is beautiful. I'm gonna take a shower in this later. Oh, my first shower. It's gonna be great. Okay, now going over here under the window is where my bathroom, sorry about that, my kitchen sink, yeah. Under the window is where my kitchen sink is gonna be. I'm gonna tap into the drain right there, and of course tap into the supply lines, the hot and cold. There is my combination washer dryer. Yep, it's all in one unit, nice and small, nice small little unit. I did 3 loads in it so far. It does take a long time to dry compared to a conventional dryer, but that's one of the things you got to live with. There's the supply lines for it, right there. I use all PEX piping, and here's the exhaust for the when it's in the drying mode. Now, if you get one of these, make sure you get one that can be vented. The condensing drying takes hours. I mean, like 6 hours to dry a load. And as it is, using a vented model, like this is, I can do both. But I chose to go for the vented. It took about 2 hours to do a very small load. And that's what these do. These do very small loads. Hey, it's a tiny house, damn it. Let's see what else. That's about it. that's about all of it. And hey, if you have any questions, you know, send me a little message on YouTube. Is that where we're at? I'm going to do this damn thing over because I'll tell you, I'm going to do it at night with the lights going because this. Oh, I got to block off this window. That's what I should do. Block off that freaking window. Anyways, hey, this is Wayne for Wayne's Tiny House. Check out my YouTube channel. And oh, by the way, yes, ground fault outlet there because I'm going to put I have a very small dehumidifier. It's going to go in there, that spot. And here's my electrical panel. And the reason why I did it like this was so I'd be comfortable with opening and closing this. Now, some of you may be asking, hey, all your walls are not insulated. You don't have any wall board up yet. Well, I wanted to make sure that I can pull this off. Well, I didn't want to seal up all the walls, insulate it, you know, and then go, oh crap, I forgot X, Y, Z. So, yeah, I'll be pulling this shower stall out of the way, insulating, and putting up the wall at a later date. Anyways, this is Wayne for Wayne's Tiny House. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I got 44 subscribers. Come on! Okay, so what I'll be doing at a later date when I hook up my shower, I'll be putting a T right in the hot water line. Ah, there it goes again. That's pretty stupid. Give me that thing back, you son of a bitch.